Okay, these are your phase 1 self-defense techniques for this session. Number 1 is choke from the front. Again, choke comes on, my hands are hooks, my hands come up, I reach to the throat area, to his thumbs, I pluck back, straight back at 90 degrees, my chest goes forward, arms go straight back. Simultaneously adding either a knee strike or a groin kick to the front. I still trap one hand here as I let go and I grip into the A-frame, clinch, and I continue with combatives. So one more time is pluck and simultaneous strike, finishing with your combatives. Number 2 is a choke from the front with a one-hand pluck. Again. All right, from here, it's basically the same defense. I take one hand instead of two, and as I pluck back and pull my chest forward, the other hand is going to strike at the same time. Do not move your feet. You just pluck and strike at the face. From there, this hand still has the grip. I continue with combatives. Your number 3 is choke from the side. One time from this side. Same principle. It's a pluck. Chokes on the side. I take my hand. I reach as far as I can. And on my way down, I pluck. I pluck down across my chest. Same pluck to the thumb area, just like last time. Plucking down. And just like last time, I keep the hand here. I do not, on any of these, pluck and release. I pluck and trap. Simultaneously with the other hand, I strike to the groin. For training purposes, you can hit your partner in the thigh. There. So as I strike, simultaneous strike, from there, I like to follow it with elbows, hammer fist. I can turn into the fight, or, like anything else, if I strike, I can get out of the fight, maybe stomp on the knee, and get out. So you have options. Number 4, choke from behind. Again. Okay. Choke comes on from behind. I'm going to roll my chin forward as I send my hands back. Your hands are going to go where you feel pain. So I'm using the same principle as the pluck. Hands come back. I'm plucking at the thumb area here. I go back as far as I can. At the same time, shrug your shoulders. Chin goes down. I kind of roll my shoulders forward like this. At the same time, I'm doing another step. So I'm stepping at a 45 back. So not straight to my left or straight back, but somewhat at an angle. As I'm reaching, I'm stepping. Then from here, on the pluck, I'm going to pull my right foot back slightly as I pluck down. My left hand still has the hand trap. My right hand continues the motion, strikes to the groin, follows up with elbow strikes, and I can turn into my fight or leave. One more time from this angle. I step and reach, shoulders are shrugged. I pluck down with my elbows, not out, but down. The other hand simultaneously continues into the motion of striking the groin, hitting with the elbows, and again I can leave the fight or I can turn into it with some combatives. Your last one, number 5, is foot strips. So if you're on the ground and you kick and they grab your foot. The first one is more of an axe kick version, so I am going to lift my hips and pull my heel in. So that draws him in closer to me, and at the same time, after I do that, I'm going to raise this other foot up, and I come straight down with the heel, called like an axe kick, kicking at his wrist to break the grip. From there, I strike, and then get up to my fighting position. So again, from here, he grabs, I lift and pull, I strike down at the wrist area, I kick, whether it's the face, the groin, the knee, it doesn't really matter, and then I would just from there get up like I normally do. The second version is what we call our round kick version. If he turns me inward towards my inside, the outside, he turns the outside, I'm going to turn and follow that position. I'm going to take the other foot, and instead of coming down like I wanted to, I'm going to round kick at the wrist here. Okay? Kicking that way. So again, if he turns, I kick. From there I can kick again, and get up. So going the other way, let's do this side. If he twists me here, I can turn, kick. If I need to, I can turn all the way around, go back to the same position, and get up. The final one, or version of it, is if he spins me the other way. If he spins this way, I'm going to go with that motion. I roll, and I come back with my heel to the wrist, and then I'm back to the same kick position I was before. Let's do it from this angle. So if he rolls me inward, before I have time to pull my foot in like on the first version, I roll with it, I spin, I take the back of my heel, I come across his wrist, forearm area. Once that's released, I go back to my first initial position. Kicking, once he's no longer a threat or has moved away, I get up and finish. Those are your defenses for this session.